Luda the news reporter, huh? Hey everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be checking out Super Yuppers by WJSN CHOCOME. Now I am so ready to see how this song plays out and how the MV tie along to it plays out, as some of y'all who are familiar with this channel, in my top 21 favorite B-sides and top 21 favorite title tracks for 2021, I included WJSN in both videos, believe it or not. For title tracks, of course, I included A Natural. For B-sides, I included New Me, both being bangers and a half in their own respective ways, right? I'm pretty sure we can all agree to that. But this is a pleasant surprise, not gonna lie, because think about it. When is the last time you've seen a subunit from a respective group, mind you, come through with a comeback quite quickly? But not only that, I believe last year of 2021, the WJSN CHOCOME won that idol, subunit idol award on that First Brands platform or whatnot. And all you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I'm curious how this one's gonna go. I did check out their debut because, believe it or not, I unfortunately couldn't find the time to check out their debut for you guys on the channel here, but I know how this subunit works in terms of style, especially compared to WJSN the Black compared to their other subunit, of course. But aside from that, enough talk, let's just get into it, shall we? Alright, Super Yuppers by WJSN CHOCOME, let's go. This is Dayoung. Whoa, what a start! Lovin' the outfits too that I saw from the teaser pics. A little nice intro here. Oh my. Luda the news reporter, huh? Man, they really used like retro and synth pop elements in this for sure. Oh, okay. Okay. Loving the energy in this, and that's at the end of the day due to how upbeat this and fun this song is, to the delivery of their vocals in a very bubbly and enthusiastic kind of manner. Woo! Okay, some Pepsi placement in this. Is that a backup camera? It is. Yes, yes! Oh, the electronic drum kit work too. The synthesizers too in this. Get it, Subin. Oh. They're really just fighting all these petty crimes. And uh-oh. No way. That reference there. Okay, get it, Subin! Woo! Man, this song is just so refreshing. Easy to listen to, not irritating by any means, and just so fun with it. Gotta love Luda and Yeram in this too. Them fish cakes though. Oh, wow. Wow, so that was Super Yuppers by WJSN CHOCOME, and they sure topped themselves. And don't get me wrong, by no means, I loved their initial debut, right? But with Super Yuppers here, I like how they came through with it. Harkening back, of course, this unit essentially does is harkening back to that style that was so fully done by the likes of Orange Caramel and Crayon Pop, as some of us who, know that, who dove into K-pop pretty early in the days, you know what I'm saying? But more so, Dealin here specifically wise, a mix of retro and synth pop all in one track here. And doing it way differently. And what I mean by doing it way differently is because there's this whole trend of like utilizing retro genres and such, and some artists calling it a day, and some really take it the extra mile. And this is one of those cases where WJSN CHOCOME takes it an extra mile. Not only fun with it, comedic with it as all. And this is more than a refreshing break from what I've been hearing the last year and into this year and stuff like that. And what I mean by that is just like hearing all these songs that are so upfront in your face, very serious with it and all. And don't get me wrong, I do like those releases from time to time, but hearing so much of that, and then next thing you know, hearing WJSN CHOCOME come with Super Yuppers and being so fun and comedic with it, and referencing to some of the things that happened last year, such as Squid Game and the whole man with the bringing the Dakji game, as some of us know, a traditional game in Korea and such. To the very creative way of filming all the members and stuff, utilizing a green screen, to even utilizing, I believe, a backup camera, or maybe they just like made it look like a backup camera with some edits and filtering during that moment, of course. And then into that amazing news broadcast room with Luda and all. Wow. And seeing them just fighting petty crimes too is just honestly the whole content piece for this MV for Super Yuppers, and the excitement, it just overwhelms you in a good way. And I like, most importantly, how this isn't irritating at all. It's easy to listen to, it's fun with it, and what pushes all of those things that I love about this song is the delivery by all of the members in this subunit, right? How enthusiastic they are with it, yet coming through with their bubbly personalities and just, having a smile on their face and acting pretty well, acting shocked in the moments that they should be acting shocked, and or doing these kind of reaction things across the MV and such. But I'm gonna bring up the MV here and go through it again. This is a near 10 out of 10, I've got to admit. I think over time it will become a 10 out of 10. It's like a really, really strong 9. And that's really partly due to the fact that this is like anything I've really heard in this kind of modern day. It more specifically, honestly, doesn't tackle between two kind of eras that utilize these certain retro trends. I'm thinking like the 80s specifically, but not like late or mid or early or something like that in general, coming from the 80s and stuff. But let me bring up this MV again, break down parts that I truly loved in this, and also try to figure out some things that I wanted to try to understand more of. So let's just do that right now.
잠시 후 중대 발표 기자회견이 진행될 예정입니다.
내 이름은 슈퍼 그럼요.
I just love this intro here by Dayoung so much. She suits this announcer role so well. And essentially here, you're hearing those electronic drum kits being utilized, which is heavily used in disco, synthwave, new disco, etc., city pop as well. And I like how right away we dive into it right away with the intro, right? Shout outs to the stylist though. Like whoever's the stylist or the team of stylists, they really create, I'm 110% sure they created these super outfits for them. Yes. And essentially with that yes part, yes, 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 it's so sing-alongable. It has that sing-alongable factor to it. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, Subin, adorable as always. Love the transition there into the chorus so much. Right here. And I love the choreo tied along to it. Truly an eye-catching choreo for this song that is so fitting. And the formation work that they do in this. Now, of course, we know, as some of us know, their label and the whole collaboration with Pepsi has been going on, and due to the whole collaboration with Pepsi, thankfully we're able to see and witness unbelievable and unsurreal, I should say surreal, collaborations. And it was interesting that they included Pepsi, whether Pepsi helped funded this MV or not or whatever. And this is what got me going, is that right here is the backup camera here. I'm like, is this okay? It is a backup camera, right? Yes, yes. More of that green screen work. And yet, the vocals are so pristine. Like, literally their vocals in this are like shining and shimmering. I think that's the best way to put it. No littering. Man's trying to hijack a car here, but next thing you know, what you doing? And this is I'm pretty sure this is not just Dakchi, but pretty much it's referencing to Squid Game and classic Gong Yu who came through and proposed, hey, you want to play a game? And then next thing you know ensues that whole game. And yeah, I would consider that as a very, very heinous crime and such. And I just love this moment here.
마음이 힘들 땐 어깨를 빌려줄게요.
Now, let's look at this. Yeah, I can't. This has to be included in the actual song. I'll probably find out myself in actual listening of on Spotify or somewhere else. Like I almost thought this was like a bit of like funny dialogue or something like that, but it must be included considering that I'm seeing the kind of length in this MV and such, right?
가지지 마라.
This was hilarious right in this moment here.
보답을 하고 싶다면 환하게 웃어주세요. 그거면 난 충분하니까. 당신의 힘이 되어주는 사람. 내 이름 슈퍼.
Oh my goodness. I just feel so bias wrecked right now. Like, the next time we go into like Wuju Sonya the Black comeback or this was the other reference, but before we get into like Wuju Sonya the Black comeback or Wuju Sonya in general having a comeback, I just feel so bias wrecked. As some of you may know, Yeonjung is the bias, but like Subin really got me in this comeback. And then right here, the Hey Mama trend reference. Love to see it. And this had to be utilizing some sort of news broadcast room. Loved this fish cake scene so much too. And I think what I also love about this specific release is like, I feel like it has this sort of timelessness to it. And what I mean by that, like, I feel like it is timeless due to the fact of what I said earlier. It's easy to listen to, it's not irritating by any means, it's fun with it and all. And the thing with like Orange Caramel and Crayon Pop, and to be fair, you know, they were doing something completely what was going on with the trends and stuff at the time, and that's how they crafted a niche for themselves and and they were one of the trends at the time. And to be fair, there's numerous of songs coming from that time period where it's like, okay, it was meant for that era and so on and so forth. But I like how there's this whole infusion of 80s influence, and that influence, that kind of style coming from like Crayon Pop and Orange Caramel, but mixing it with modern day references and trends, Hey Mama, Squid Game, so on and so forth. And just the overall concept for this was absolutely adorable and funny at the same time. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about Wuju Sonya CHOCOME's comeback with Super Yuppers. This was more than an amazing release, and I can't wait to check out the B-sides. That's the B-side that is attached to this. I do know that it is a single album, and it goes to show you how far their label and Wuju Sonya has become going into, and let me correct myself, going the extra mile to release new music and stuff. And I like their overall direction right now with the subunits as well as Wuju Sonya, the group as a whole themselves, because Wuju Sonya the Black and Wuju Sonya CHOCOME are very contrasting in terms of style, and obviously pretty much everything between those two subunits, and then very contrasting in terms of style and the music that both subunits deliver compared to the main group. And at the end of the day, assumingly subunits are done in that way to show a new side to the members that are in those respective subunits. But hey, take care as always, everyone. Stay tuned for more Wooju Sonya content on this channel here. I'll figure it out, whether it's checking out more covers from them, whether it's checking out some variety content pieces, maybe from Wooju Sonya CHOCOME for this Super Yuppers era or not. I'll figure it out for sure. But yeah, take care. This has been Garrison as always, and peace.